Hi everyone, it is Sunday Night Live again. So Stamp It Sunday is here, so I'm going to show you another card I've been making. Tonight I'm going to show you what I used at the recent Picture to Page show. It's been an absolutely mad weekend for me, market night on Friday night and Picture to Page on Saturday and out for meetings today. But it's been fun. And I really wanted to demonstrate tonight our Jolly Friends bundle. It is such a cute bundle. I've only recently got this bundle. I really wanted the hat. And I've just fallen in love with it. There's so many, fun things you can do with it. So this is the Jolly Friends stamp set. And this is the punch. Can you see that? In the bundle. Fantastic thing about these bundles is that you can use them with the stamp set or you can use them without the stamp set. So let me show you a few fun things we've been creating. So this is the Jolly Friends bundle matched with the Sliding Stars framelets, which are fantastic fun. So he actually, I hope you can see that on there, he slides across the card. These are lots of fun. Anyone who's been following my blog will know that I've been having a ball with the Sliding Star bundle. And it's such a fun, it's really fun to make cards with this, and you can do it with anything. So the Sliding Star bundle actually comes with different stamps, so he's getting caught on the house. But I've been using him with anything really. This one, the bee and the beehive actually come with the bundle, so you can get this. This one will actually spin all the way around the card. It's a bit hard to show you on the video, but he actually can spin all the way around. But they're just so fun to create and make with. So tonight we're going to make this slider card, and I just want to show you a few other things I've been making with this little stamp set and punch as well, because it's just so cute. Okay, on to it. So here's a couple of the other cards. Now I must say I did see a card similar to this on Pinterest and I just loved it. It was so quick and easy to make. That's just some designer series paper and a little bit of our Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper, and it's just so quick and simple to do, guys. Really good for a stack of quick Christmas cards. This is just another one that I saw on Pinterest, similar, like they had different colours and stuff, but this was my take on it, and again, lots of fun with our little mini jingle bell on there. This is one that I made with Santa, and can you hear him? Hope you can hear that, his little jingle bell jingles. And just another one with the hats because they're so super simple fun, but this one has our holly embossing folder behind it just for a little bit of extra pop, I suppose. Okay, and gift tags, guys. These things are so quick to make on little gift tags. Our scallop tag topper punch, and you just stamp the image and make the hat and they're done. Super simple, super quick name cards for a table for Christmas. Really good stuff. Really simple to do. I made a cheeky Santa here with his sunnies on, just for a bit of fun. So you can do so much with this set. It's just lots of fun. The sunglasses come in the set. The sunglasses are right there. So what I'm going to make tonight, though, I'm going to use a Santa head instead of our little elf. So we're going to have a go at making one of these. So I've started with, sorry, you keep getting the shadow of my arm. Hi Jenny, how are you going? Nice to have you back. So we're going to start with our 3 pieces of cardstock, and you really do need the framelets to make this card a slider card. You can join along with out making the framelets and maybe just have the stamp in the center. But this is one of the framelets in the set, so it's just like a smiley face, and you get a much better slide if it's in a smile. So I'm just going to pop that bit out, and that's the actual one of the framelets in the set. Got my card base in Cherry Cobbler, so just cut at 14.9 centimetres here and then fold it in half to make a tent fold. And I'm going to set that aside because I'm actually popping this one up on that base. So all you need to do once you've used your designer series paper or any background that you want, this is out of our Pines and, or what is it? Pines and Pine Cones? That's not right. Presents and Pine Cones. Designer series paper, so double-sided again, and this is the back of one of them. So all you do with this is you're going to pop this one up on some of our dimensionals because you need to give the height underneath to make the spinner work. So let's flip it over And you're going to pop some dimensionals on. Now, designer series paper is a little bit thinner than cardstock, obviously. So I really find that you need to support the designer series paper a little bit. So don't be stingy with your dimensionals for this one, ladies and gents, if you're following. So I put a few around, and then I'm going to put them, you know, in the gaps to just give it a bit more support. The one thing you need to note when doing these cards is do not put your dimensional right against the edge here, because that will actually stop your spinner from working. So you really need to leave just a little bit of space for your spinner so that he can shoot backwards and forwards. And I always trim the edges of my, of my dimensionals around the edges. I don't like to waste them. And then I can use the smaller bits for such a task as this. So lots of lots of dimensionals, I know, but you know, they're good value dimensionals, 300 in a pack. The worst bit's trying to peel the backs off. So let me get to this for you. You can sing or hum along. Oh, hi Michelle, hi Dana, how you going guys? Hope you've had a lovely weekend. So sorry, singing, humming, while I peel the backs of all of these dimensionals off. Lots of dimensionals, lots and lots. Da, da, da. I think I've got them all. Yes. Okay. So remember, pop this on a smiley face. That way you're going to get the best result that you can for your spinner. So we're just going to pop that on the card there and lay that down. Now the way you create a spinner is you can either use 5-cent pieces, 1-cent pieces if you still have them, but I've actually brought these little washers and they're about the size of a 5-cent piece and they're super thin. So they look, it suits 1/4 of an inch. I don't know, I went to Bunnings and they all kind of look the same. So I just made sure I found one that was 5-cent piece and thin enough so that I could use this as a spinner. So you're going to pop this under your spinner slot, just like that. Now the main thing you need to do with this is you need to trim a dimensional. So you can see that I've already trimmed one. You've got to trim off the corners to make it round so that this rolls. And then all you've got to do is pop that right in the middle and peel that off. Ah, it's not working. There we go. Got it. I've lost all my nails. They've all broken. And then pop another washer on the top or 5-cent piece or whatever you're using. I've just found these washers work so much better than 5-cent pieces. So you'll find initially it will stick because the washer has a hole, but you can see how that just runs along the track. So what you're going to do then is another dimensional. So there's lots of dimensionals tonight, but that can just sit straight on top of your washer. And I'm just going to peel that off for now. And I'm going to set that one aside. So what I've done is I've already stamped a little Santa, but I'm just going to show you how simple this is to create. So the Santa, I'm just using Memento ink. Can you see the little Santa image there? He's one of the images in the set. So super quick, just with a little bit of Memento black ink, straight down and straight up, and you have Santa. You can colour his cheeks. I colour it with a little bit of pink pirouette just to give his cheeks a bit of blush. You can sprinkle his beard in some dazzling diamonds, glitter, and I'm going to put some glasses on this Santa as well. So there's a clear set that come in the set and a pair of sunnies as well. So you're just going to, now this is going to be really hard around the camera guys, so don't laugh if he ends up a little bit cross-eyed. Oh yeah, not really great, but so you get the idea of how you stamp your Santa. So super quick, that's how quick it is to stamp the Santa, and then we're going to make a hat. So simple, using this punch. You have a bit of scrap DSP, the designer series paper, whatever you want to use, and it's literally, this one's only like 2 1/4 inches and it's way too big. It'll punch the whole lot, but I actually just want the hat for this one. So I'm just going to punch out a hat. So that's simple. Move these bits to the side. And look at this, 1/2 inch of glimmer paper, because nobody wants to waste their glimmer paper. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch will do your little bit at the bottom, and it will do your little ball for the side of the hat if you want the ball for the side of the hat. I'm actually going to use a bell tonight because I like the little jingle of the bell. So then you're just going to pick up your hat. I use a little bit of Tombow for this. Sorry, I'm a bit close to the camera. Just run a strip down and put your little hat on. Simple as that. And then for the little bells, I'm using our mini jingle bells. I'm going to use a silver one for Santa. Grab one of those out. I use a glue dot for the bells. So all I do is I actually just roll it up a little bit on the piece of paper first, like that. So you can see it's rolled. Pop it on the very edge of your hat, on the little point. And then I just stick my little bell on. Oops, oh, I nearly dropped him. Off the table, that is. So you just stick it on the side like that. Now it does have the ability that you could actually tie it on if you wanted to. But, sorry, I don't even know if I was in camera then. That's a little bell. Can you hear that? And then I did a Santa a bit earlier. This one I wanted to fussy cut. So instead of just having him on the circle, I fussy cut. And you might be able to see that he's got the Dazzling Details glitter on his beard there. So I'm going to pop him his hat on. And again, guess what I'm using? Yes, another dimensional. The dimensional I put on the back of the hat so I know that it's not going to miss. And I'm just going to pop him on my Santa head like that. And that's Santa done. Yeah. So we're going to bring this slider set back in, and we're just going to pop Santa. Try and center him up because that's where you get the best roll on the hat. Sorry, on the slider. So then checking, he will roll across your card, and he spins around a bit, and his little jingle bell should go, if you can hear that. So I'm going to pop this one over and pop just a couple more dimensionals on the back here. We're having such a dimensional day, aren't we? On they go. Peeling the dimensionals off again. Takes the longest bit of the card, I think, is peeling all these dimensionals off. There we go. And of course you can do that before you do the Santa if you want. And then you're just going to line it up on your card and pop it down. Oh, I've put him on upside down, people. How's that for live video? Now he's not going to work that way. There we go. I can peel him off because dimensionals can be fantastic that way. Bloopers 101. Smiley face. See? Good lesson for everyone. Smiley face. No editing here on live video. How fun is that? Okay, and then to finish this one off, you can see I've done the Ho Ho Ho, and that's from a stamp set called Oh What Fun. So this is in the annual catalogue. You'll find this under the Christmas section, and we're just using this Ho Ho Ho, and all I've done is literally stamped it across on those pieces of paper. Pieces of white cardstock. They're 1/2 inch wide by the length of the designer series paper, and I'll put all the dimensions again on my blog for you. I'll put the post up on Tuesday is the plan, so hopefully on Tuesday the blog post will be up and you'll be able to see it all. It will link to my YouTube channel as well. So just running your adhesive along the back, and I like to leave a little bit of a gap so you can see the designer series paper top and bottom, and there we go. Card done with a little bit of fun as he spins around, and everybody loves these spinner cards. They're just so much fun. So there you go, everyone. Just remember as well, designer series paper is still on sale for October. Buy 3 packs, get the 4th pack free. And for today, the rest of today, I'm still going to honour our picture to page special, which is any bundle that you purchase, you get an extra 10% off. But just for today only, that's all that's left for this weekend. So this is a bundle that you can purchase, and you can get the extra 10% off, as well as the 10% that you get off on your catalogue. So fantastic offer, ladies and gents, and I really hope you like those 2 cards. Have a little bit of fun with them, and yeah, I guess I'll see you all next week. Bye.